Now, after the council convened, there was still no official version of the New Testament. A religious police force was assembled and commissioned to destroy all religious texts that were not in agreement with the new official state religion. Now, clearly, Constantine understood the political advantage to be gained by uniting the flourishing religions under a new consolidated Roman authority with himself as the head. Now, following Constantine's example, a contemporary named Athanasius ordered the expulsion of heretics and documents from monasteries. The result was the loss of the largest collection of Gnostic writings in history. Now, as the Catholic Empire began to spread in 389 AD, the Emperor Theodosius ordered the Library of Alexandria in Egypt to be burned down. The destruction of the Library of Alexandria marked the greatest loss of valuable information in history. It was the largest library in the world, and more than 700,000 manuscripts, scrolls, and documents were lost. To this day, none of the books of the New Testament are declared to be official by any authority or council. Now let that sink in. Now, as the empire grew in power and influence, so-called pagan libraries, sacred temples, and documents were destroyed to instill the new authority and also to remove any shred of evidence of the new state religion's connection to the pagan mythologies that it was based and founded upon. New temples and churches were erected on ancient pagan sacred sites, not least because many of the sacred pagan sites were constructed upon the earth's energy points. Okay, so these new temples were built on the sites of ancient pagan temples, and any literature, art, monuments, etc. were systematically removed, burned, or otherwise destroyed. The church leaders understood that to gain an ever-increasing power base, they had to control the knowledge. Any documents, manuscripts, codices, etc. that were not approved by the church were destroyed or removed from circulation. What followed the empire's brutal onslaught eventually evolved into the lowest cultural point the planet has ever known, the Dark Ages, effectively setting back human knowledge by thousands.